everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about 10 things that I will not be buying in 2021. I saw someone else do this and I thought it was a really good idea just because I was like, yeah, I'm not going to buy some of those things too. And I just feel like I have a lot of things that I learned from 2020 that I just simply won't be buying in the new year. So before we get started, just, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff on me on Instagram, you know the drill. Let's get right on into it. So the first thing I will not be buying in 2021 are Bath & Body Works candles. Now, you know my struggle this year if you've been watching my videos, and if you haven't, it was a struggle this year. And I just feel like it was a struggle, one, for no reason, and two, the candles just aren't worth it. They don't last very long. They burn like so quickly, so they don't last. They're typically a bit too potent for me, and they're not like I think they're toxic. I don't think they're gonna kill you or anything, but I'm pretty sure that they're known to be like not as well made, like ingredient wise, as some other candles. So I've started buying candles that are cheaper from like Target, Home Goods, that are like soy wax, because I think I've looked it up before and soy wax is supposed to be a little bit better for burning and stuff like that. So Bath & Body Works candle is, you're out, you're overpriced, overrated, peace. The next thing, and I'm gonna try my hardest on this one because this one's a tough one, that I won't be buying this year are books. I have so many books that I just simply have not read yet, and I need to get through them. Like, I'm currently kind of reading 2 books. Like, I'm more so reading one than the other. It's like I started 2 at the same time and now I'm kind of just on one, and I don't even really have that much time to read, especially when school starts. Like, I'm just not going to be reading while I'm in school because I have to do schoolwork. So I'm going to try and not buy books this year just because I have so many already, and I really just don't need to be buying any more books. Like, I've got enough. I need to read what I have before I buy any more. Next is cheap dupe athletic wear. So we all know the TikToks, the videos, like best Lulu dupe, best Gymshark dupe. It's never a dupe. It never is. It's never the same. Like, the quality is never the same. I am just going to be investing my money in the brand name stuff because it's always better. Like, I don't know, I don't really shop at Lulu anymore. It's just like a bit out of my price range for someone who doesn't have a job right now. I bought something recently just because I got a gift card for Christmas, but other than that, I'm not really shopping there. But the thing is like the quality is just really good, and they also have like they do like free cropping. If your pants wear or tear or whatever, they'll replace them. It's just like they have just better incentives to buying them. And then Gymshark, like, I like Gymshark. They're more of an affordable brand, and I finally found things there that look good on me and that I like. So I'm just gonna stick to the brands that I know and love, and the Amazon dupes are just, I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm not gonna do it because it always ends up being like they rip, and usually I like what I get. It's just like they never last very long. Like, I got these I like the 90-degree ones. I have them in black, but they're like sized very weird because typically I'm a small, but the smalls are like really big, so I got an extra small, and I got them in this blue color, but I thought that they were gonna be like a dark blue, and they ended up being like this aqua bright, and I'm just like not a bright color legging person. It has to be, I'm pretty neutral with leggings. They were just too much for me. Blue is just like not really my color either, so I'm done with it. Next up, water bottles. I think many people are guilty of buying way too many water bottles. I have so many for no reason. I got one for Christmas. I don't know how to say the name, the brand. It's like Awala, something like that. I really like that one, and I really like my Simply Modern cup. And that's all I really need. I have a Hydro Flask, and it's kind of taken, I think it's on its last days. I can't really get water out of the straw anymore. Not really sure what's up with that. So I have too many, and I try to get like the fancy ones. I don't need all the fancy ones. I've got 2, and that's good enough for me. Also, cups are a thing. I could use a cup every once in a while, so I'm good on the water bottles. I will not be buying those this year. Next, and I was really a sucker for these for a long time, but running shoes. And I put that in quotes because I used to go to like Kohl's and buy the running shoes, and they're just not running shoes. If you're gonna get running shoes, you need to get running shoes. So right now the running shoes I have are the On Cloud running shoes. I would suggest those for just like short distance running, like mile and a half max. And I use those for HIIT cardio. I've worn those down like completely. I got them last year for my birthday, and it's almost my birthday again, so almost a year, and they are like completely worn down. So I pretty much only wear them for like HIIT cardio or just like lifting days, simply because the traction's not very good to run in anymore, which is fine. I mean, like, I ran them into the ground literally. Then I suggest like Brooks. They are a running shoe company. You can take a quiz online, kind of see what shoe fits your needs. What I did was I went into Dick's, and there was literally a woman working there who was wearing Brooks, and I asked her for her opinion because she was wearing the shoe, so obviously she knew something about them, and she was like a salesperson in the shoe department, so she was able to help me. And then I recently just got the Nike Flyknit Infinity runs, something like that. They're beautiful, amazing, iconic. I love them so much because they have the best arch support I've ever seen, and it almost feels weird on my foot because my foot like has never had that kind of arch support before, so I'm still kind of getting used to them. But they have a really thick sole. I mean, they just absorb all of the impact, and it's really good for my knees because I tend to have like knee problems when I run, so I've really been enjoying those. So those are like my top 3 picks for shoes. Don't go to Kohl's and try to get your running shoes. Just don't do it, please. Next, and this one hurts, but foods that I know I'm not gonna eat. So I'm talking to you, zucchini. I'm talking to you because you sit in my fridge, you never get eaten, and then you mold, and you're gross, and then you leave juices in the bottom of my fridge. And is it your fault, Mr. Zucchini? No, it's mine because I keep buying zucchini. It's just stuff like that, like zucchini, spaghetti squash, just like gross stuff that I'm just not gonna eat. I'm trying to do better all around with like making things that I have. I'm really trying to stick to going to the grocery store only I was gonna say twice a week, every 2 weeks, and not buying things in excess, because I tend, and this is my issue, like chicken, I threw out so much chicken last year, which is just such a waste, and it just like makes me feel bad, like, you know, people who like are less fortunate, and it just makes me feel bad. Like, I hate throwing out food. So I've really been big into meal prepping. Like the last 2 weeks, I try to meal prep everything. I try to find things that are like going bad or gonna go bad soon and make that so it doesn't go bad, and we're not throwing out chicken anymore, okay? Unnecessary supplements. All right, 2021, we're not doing unnecessary supplements. I bought so much stuff. And you want to know the supplements I take? I mean, I guess if these even count as supplements, I wake up every morning and I take hair, skin, and nail gummies because I'm trying to grow my hair out, because, well, cutting my hair was quite a big mistake of 2020. Now, a lot of bad things happened in 2020, and my haircut was one of them. Anywho, I take that, take my birth control, and I take my allergy medication. Yum. Delicious. And the only other supplement that I use is protein powder, and I finally found a protein powder that I like, so I don't really need to be going off and experimenting. Like, I just don't need to do it. So I'm not gonna be buying, like, I mean, the Alana New Balance didn't really do anything for me. I got extreme cystic acne when I took it. Like, I mean, it went away, but it was like the first week that I took it, I got these like cystic acne bumps, and I'd literally never had those before. I had to Google what it was. Very concerning. But I just, like, I don't need to take stuff like that. I don't need to take, like, fat burner. Like, my boyfriend takes all these supplements. It ain't worth it. I tell him. He doesn't believe me. Boys, do what you want. Take your supplements. It's just not worth it to me. Not worth the extra money. So I stand firmly by, like, supplements are only to aid. You do not need them. Like, if you're deficient in some vitamin D or something, take your vitamin D. But do you really need, like, I don't know, muscle builder, or, like, I don't even think you really need like BCAAs, but do you know? I just take protein to get some extra protein in my diet because that's like not my forte. protein is not my forte. I'm very bad at eating protein. So that's why we're not buying unnecessary supplements this year. So next, I will not be buying electronics and like electronic accessories. So this kind of means like I don't know if I bought both of my headphones. No, okay, so I got my AirPods for my birthday, I think in 2019, and then I bought my Sony headphones in 2020. And I have 2 pairs of headphones now. I don't need to buy any more. Like, I caught myself looking at new pairs of headphones recently. And it's like I said in my video of like my best and worst purchases that my Sony ones were bad. Honestly, the big issue with those is that they're harder to clean, and then they simply don't work at all if they're not clean. So you have to clean them a lot, and they're just difficult to clean. So it's like, that was my big issue with those. And then the AirPods, I don't like that they're not noise canceling, but honestly, like, both headphones get the job done, so I'm not going to be spending my money on like headphones. And like new phones, I'm perfectly content with the phone that I have now. I feel like materialism, being like people who are materialistic and like consumerism and all of this stuff like really influences you to want to buy like the newest iPhone, and it's just not necessary. Like, I have the iPhone XR. I bought it in 2018. It's just like not necessary for me to get a new iPhone. Like, they're always coming out with a new one. You're never really like up to date. Like, I feel like it's not really necessary. Until this phone dies, I'm not going to be buying any new iPhones or anything like that. I feel like I even want to say that for like phone cases and stuff. Like, I got this one, it's the loopy case. I got it for Christmas. And honestly, that's all I really need. I have my old cases if I ever want to go back, but this does the job just fine for me, and I'm just not like a big phone case girl as it is anyway. My second to last is plants. I didn't buy this one, so don't come for me. I didn't buy this one, but I'm not gonna buy plants. This is another thing that I like caught myself researching, and I was like, I really don't need to be buying any more plants. It's just due to the fact that this place doesn't have a lot of natural light, and it definitely doesn't have a lot of direct light. So I have a plant in my room that's like, I don't understand it. Like, I wish she could speak to me and tell me her needs, because it's like she's dying. Like, a lot of leaves are dying, but there's a lot of new growth. But I feel like there's more leaves dying than the new growth is coming in. So I don't know if I should just replace this, or not this, but replace the plant in there with this one. But then again, I don't know anything about this plant. I've looked it up, like how to take care of it, and like I think it would do well where it is. But my issue with plants, like I said, it's the direct light. My fiddle fig is perfect because it's right under the skylight, and fiddle figs don't need direct sunlight, they need like indirect sunlight. Basically, like in the winter time, I don't even really water it. I water it like once a month, and that's fine for that. And then in the summertime, it's warmer. It's just like, that's in the perfect place. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. Honestly, the plant like might stay there for now, just because it's, I don't know. But if I do buy any plants, it's gonna be a fake one, like a good fake one that can just like go somewhere and be cute, because the plants just aren't thriving here. So the last thing we're not doing this year, and this is like a personal thing because, you know, it's just personal. I'm not buying another crop top. I'm not doing it. I don't feel confident in crop tops. I'm vlogging right now about like my weight gain and just like, yeah. So if that video is up first, watch that video. If not, it's coming soon. And yeah, I'm not confident enough to wear crop tops right now. I have a lot and I'm keeping them for the day because I really am holding out hope that there will be a day that I am confident enough to wear them. It's not in the cards for me right now. Just, it has to do with a lot of things, but I need to stop buying them. I don't wear them. I buy them, then I don't wear them, and they sit in my closet or they sit in a drawer. We're just not doing it anymore. So yeah, those are 10 things that I will not be buying this year. If you're not buying anything this year, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you're not buying this year. Are there things that I shouldn't be buying this year too? I don't know. those are just my top 10 for right now. So yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.